Contest at the rim.
Yeah, field goal attempts in that first quarter were 28-17. Something you said, when you turn it over, you don't have as many opportunities. Underneath, Markkanen on the roll is Dwight Howard.
More control on the offense that time. You know, they were a little bit more under control, not rushing.
Yeah, 10 turnovers so far. 4 Lakers with multiple turnovers. Markkanen hits the three.
My costume is going to be in my shirt and my shorts on the couch watching football.
Oh.
That's my costume.
I thought it would be...
Matter of fact, I'm going to be watching you with that tight shirt on down there calling the Cowboys game.
I thought
you'd be on the radio, so I can't see you.
Number 2 is the Cavaliers trail this ball game 62-54. John Michael, Austin Carr, and Serena Winters. Markkanen cuts to the basket. Banks scores. Gets fouled by Durant. And Lauri Markkanen.
Right now, the momentum is all on their side. Cavs have to dig down deep now to get back in this game.
Markkanen, Love, LeVert, Stevens, and Osman. As Markkanen takes the feed from Love. Meanwhile, here inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the Pacers have jumped on the Cavaliers. 3.5 in second quarter. Osman wheels to the basket. John Michael, Austin Carr, Andre Nutt calling this one from our Valley Sports Ohio studios in Cleveland. As meanwhile in D.C., Dean Wade
brought him back in this ball game with his shooting.
Points off turnovers, 12-2 in favor of the Cavs. Cavs haven't been able to buy one for three. As Mobley scores down the lane. And
oh, you were working. I mean, sure you were looking at the game.
Yeah, I was working.
Garland back on the floor. Windler trying to get the three away. Good recovery defense off to Osman. Who's got it going.
This is be careful country right here for the Clippers. The Cavaliers trying to show some breakaway speed right now. Garland. And it goes. Garland has strength.
Been part of the Cavaliers going 9 of 14 here in this second quarter. They haven't committed a miscue either, as Mobley is passing skills there on display.
We're going to play a little looser than we are, so we got to defend, make sure we do everything defensively, boxing out, talking, communicating, then go to the offensive end first. You don't want to run and play with these guys.
You know they made adjustments in the timeout. The Cavs have to be able to answer the call.
Lamar Stevens, the Penn State alum, has checked in. Number of family and friends in attendance as Love fires at three, and the Cavaliers were
for the right call. Because you don't want these games decided on a bad call or a bad play, but the best team wins.
That's definitely under that category, marginal contact. Garland gets inside, throws it up, and Allen Waits.
Here this evening, the Nets and the Hawks both entered action, just a game behind the Cavs in the standings. Both the Nets and the Hawks would win a tiebreak with the Cavs should the teams end up with the same record at the end of the regular season.
Needing to erupt. And I think the second quarter is going to bring us some energy for the Clippers. They need it. Down 23-14. Stevens inside, turns around. No, Sexton with another stuff. Colin Sexton.
The other, and those two combining for a big night already. That's 10 for Durant. Kyrie has 13, and neither player has missed a shot. Combined 10 for 10 at this point. Markkanen back on the floor with 2 fouls. Up and over Durant. Nicely done.
About that. Went right at the shot blocker. The creativity, the hang time. Athleticism. Darius Garland.
To the season for JaVale here in his new digs in his Suns uniform. Another great fit here with his Suns team. Here's Sexton again. Rising up and taking us locked in and prepared just in case.
Well, we're not seeing Serge Ibaka. We thought we might see him here today. He's out with a non-COVID illness. Again, there's Osman for three.
Especially since the All-Star game is here, and they all three are deserving.
Kevin Love, meanwhile, knocks down his third three of this.
After with all the injuries, especially when you lose your backcourt like that right away for the rest of the season.
Rondo deals to Love. Love launches a three and knocks it down. Kevin Love now has 164.
So 26 for Jokic now.
Garland
At Lob and Mobley. Wow.
They're just going to give us a steady diet and then be the rest of the game.
LeVert off to Markkanen. Markkanen pressured by Thibault. Shovels to Garland. Garland got a step on Maxey to the basket, lays it up and in.
The Pacers.
Yeah, that's huge. That means they're attacking their hoop and really active, and that's what you want to be when you're missing some of your key players.
Meanwhile, Garland to the basket finds Mobley once again.
Had one before the half and now has 27 and 16, but obviously only cares about that dub. 93 all here in Cleveland. Kevin Love catch and shoot three, and he hits another.
Towns off the miss. Towns has he's just not been part of the offense here for Minnesota. It's one of those things that Chris Finch was just talking about last game. He's got to get Towns involved more.
Oh, Jared Allen able to fit. The Cavaliers really have opened up on the defensive end of the floor, and then that made the offense go. That's the way they've been all season. When they're playing good defense, they're awful hard to stop offensively.
This game of the regular season in Los Angeles, Lakers won 113-101. It was a big fourth quarter. Outscored them 25-16 to win that game going away. Markkanen straight away three.
5 and 10. Green is guarding Love. Garland over to Love. He's got a clean look, and he knocks it in.
They run it up in the first quarter. Best in the NBA as far as scoring differential, and the Hawks were hanging with them despite shooting only 30% from the floor.
And the Hawks missed some pretty easy shots, too. So,
Admiral Schofield knocks down the long ball. That's a reaction from the Magic bench.
He gave it the three sign. I think they enjoyed that.
Kevin Love, that's good for two.
Here tonight, shaking hands.
They walked in the door, it was like the president showed up.
Kissing babies, signing autographs. As meanwhile, here's Isaac Okoro. As Garland fires a long three, he knocks it down.
That's hard to do. He can defend different schemes and also a lot of different positions. But then I think what you've seen on the offensive end, as he's starting to develop and get to know the league more, he's really showing a lot of versatility.
Bama has his career-high 21 points. He has trimmed the Cavs lead to 65-55. John Michael, Austin Carr, and Andre Knott, great to have you with us as slashing to the hole as Isaac Okoro. Ready for that pass.
Well, Heater 6 for 20 from the field in the quarter with 4 turnovers. It has been difficult for Miami. And 24 left in the first half. Rubio lobbing, Mobley stuffing.
Here in the fourth, in this critical matchup here in Orlando.
Well, we're going to find out what they're made of in this quarter because they know how important this game is to them.
Love fires a three, and that's the way you want to open the final.